What's going on? It is a great day because I got two packages here. One from the Mr. Connoisseur himself, as well as Mr. Mike Schneider. I'm going to hold off on this one, and we're going to do this unboxing here. So I had actually picked up a board from the recent Simple Decks drop that Fingerboard Connoisseur did. And I've been wanting to try, or at least get one of these boards in my collection for a really long time because, I don't know, man, the guy over at Simple just looks like he's putting out some really good quality product at a good price. So I just wanted to make sure I got one of these in my collection at least. I'm still not sure if I'm going to use it or not. We're going to see, but alright, got that. Let's see what we got. Happy holidays from FBC. We truly hope you enjoy this package. Thanks for all your support across the years. Much love. And boom. Shout out to my dude Casey. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Very nicely packaged. So first, let's see. Oh, there we go. We got a little free spare tape and holiday bushings for me. Wow. I actually really like black velvet, but I've been using the Gora Grip, I think. That's kind of become my new favorite. Let's see. Yeah, a little spare piece of black velvet. And what else we got? A little Connoisseur. And we got some Christmas red and green bushings, some simple donuts, and the black velvet. This, though, is what I actually bought right there. You can see it's the simple faker spoof, whatever you want to call it, faker graphic. Let's get this out, man. Ooh. There's the deck right there. I'm definitely going to take it out of the packaging because I want to see this board. I don't know if I'm going to do a review and everything on it. Probably not. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to set this up. It's just, this is one of the boards that, or one of the companies I've wanted to get for a long time. So, let's see. Alright. Comes with a sheet of FBS. I haven't used this stuff in forever. It's still solid. And before I show the deck, we got a mini sticker sheet. I actually love when the stickers are like this tiny. I hate big stickers because I just never use them. I'm just looking over the board right now. Yeah, it's solid. There's some paint weirdness that, I especially know that. Oh, now that's weird. I think he put the graphic on actually backwards. Because this is the nose. So the graphic looks actually kind of backwards, but this whatever. The quality's nice on it though. It's a pretty thick board. The rounding's good on it. It's got this nice deep red burl. Looks like a maybe maple bird's eye. Definitely looks dyed in-house. You could kind of see there's like some fading on it where you see the natural. But yeah, that bird's eye wood is very hard to dye. Interesting though that the graphic is upside down because it should be right side up this way, but whatever. I think this is a 32. And it feels like a 32. Let me measure it, see what it's coming in at. Yeah, 32 and a quarter, close enough. That is, it's pretty nice. I like it. Countersinks are a little narrow, but looks pretty good. Yeah, no real major issues with that. All right, that's dope. Let me put that away. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna set this up. Just need it for the collection. How to support some good quality boards. Now this is what everyone has been talking about. I'm actually so hyped to try these. You already know what these are. These are the Joycult independent trucks. I snagged 2 pairs of these when Flatface first dropped them, and I got a few other items. So let's go through it first. Got one of these little screwdriver tools to hopefully make putting setups easier. I was thinking about getting the T kit, but I was already ordering all Flatface, so I was like, whatever. I'll just order it. Yeah, I'm tired of the tech deck tools. And some other cool stuff here. Gore Grip Max. As I was just saying, I need to re-up on that. 2 packs of that. Okay, I actually got something else in here, too. Before I talk about that, let's see. Let me get all the stickers. We'll go through them. Well, blistered. Really quick. Blistered. Flatface shield vinyl. Flatface cube. Patrick. SpongeBob. Flatface. Simon Says, I think that's the one. That's actually a cool blistered sticker. I've never seen that. Like I said, I don't really like these big stickers, but it's nice they're included. FBS. Okay. So along with the other stuff I ordered, I also got these Cowart. I think these were called the Toaster colorway. It's like a mint blue. It's actually really nice. A really nice color. Nice light blue. I like that. And here they are. The Joycult independent trucks. Oh man, I'm hyped for these. I've been hearing like all sorts of different things about these wheels. And yeah, it's been pretty divisive, I'd say. What am I looking for? A knife. I'm just gonna unbox one because they're the same exact thing. And then I'll do some close-up shots on my phone. And I'll set them up and give some first impressions. So first, little tech deck tool. We don't need that anymore, but thank you. I wish they actually would have done a custom tool. I think that would have been like the perfect little touch. We are empty. Little box is cool too, but not gonna keep that. So it looks, each truck is individually bubble wrapped. I'm just gonna take a look at these for a second here. Here, wait, actually, you can take a look. Out of focus, apparently. Man, these look nice. Can't even lie. They're very loose, but it seems like this could be just tightened and it should be good. It is interesting too that it does actually come with 2 different sets of lock nuts. Let me see. Can you guys see that? Is it gonna focus, please? So the wheel or the nuts on the axle are different than the one on the Kingpin. They have like a bigger dome to them almost. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. That's probably way too close. Oh, directions are hard. Whatever, I'll get close-ups on my phone. Wow, can I get this open? Okay, yeah. Screws are with the tool. That makes sense. All right, let me set these up, and I'll be back to talk about them. I figured, why not just record the setup process? So I actually got this deck here, which I made, and this is a 33 tapered, my board. And yeah, let's set it up. Talk about these trucks. What's going on? These trucks have definitely caused a stir in the community. I feel like there's multiple dramas surrounding them. I'm not gonna really cover any of that, just because it's not my business too. I do think it's strange though that everyone is so pressed about these. I've seen a lot of different things on them. One regarding like the price. I think they're priced pretty reasonably, considering like these are clearly the correct, like the direct competitor for BRTs, in my opinion. Like this was made as the American competitor to BRTs, and I don't know, as far as like Black River goes and everything, it's kind of seems that they are done with the US. I don't know how much so, but there's been a lot of signs. I think the first major one, I don't remember which one happened first, but they stopped distributing. They stopped the American distribution facility that they had, and they also closed the Black River store in Chicago, which is now Index. So they clearly pulled out heavily of the American scene. Some people look at this like people are trying to blackball Black River or whatever, but like I don't see it that way. I mean, this is just competition, you know what I mean? And competition, for 99% of us as a consumer is a good thing, because it forces new products, new ideas, better quality. Competition keeps these companies in check to make a good product. So I think it's great that we have a more direct competitor to BRTs. And we had some other options like Dynamics and whatnot, but Dynamics I don't think were ever sort of... I don't know if they were meant to be a direct competitor to BRT. They're priced differently than BRTs. So... But this to me clearly is a direct competitor. And I think it's good. I think competition's great. I love Black River, and they'll always be a staple in the community. But to be fair, I don't know if they've innovated much, even with their Black River 3.0 trucks, which I got a set of these, and they look great. They're BRTs, and they're nice. I haven't got too many of them, so I can't really speak on them too much. I have a bunch of the 2.0s, like so many 2.0s, and I did run into lots of issues with them. I did swap them around a lot, but yeah, they had their good amount of issues with stripping base plates or the axle slipping. Just not the best experience, but haven't had any of that with the 3.0s. Had to try these Joycult Indies though, and see what they're about, because I mean, this is just... Fingerboard history right here. And to go back to the price, $65. Like I said, they're competitively priced against BRTs, and then it kind of makes you think, well, if Joycult or you know if they're paying for the licensing of these trucks, right, which I'd imagine is probably a significant cost to produce these, is using the independent name. It kind of makes you wonder, well, why are BRTs priced so high? On top of that, I believe these are made out of full stainless steel, which is a major step up compared to other truck materials. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh, these are wide. The 32 millimeter trucks are wide. So this is a 33 millimeter taper board. So it's 33 at the widest point. And the tail goes down to like 31.5. You can see it's pretty. These are wide trucks. These definitely work, I think, with like a 34. Pretty easily. They might fit really nice with a 34. Actually, I have. Let's see. I have a 34. This is just going to be a long rant, unbox. Skip ahead if you want. I don't know. Just figured. Make some longer content inspired by the homie Mint. Shout out Mint Mumbles. Let's see. Just getting one of the other trucks out so I can compare it on a 34 deck. Oh yeah, that would fit easily. This is a 34. I mean, I don't even know if I'd get the 34s if I was using a 34 millimeter deck. Because I actually like a bit of overhang on my boards, which is why I actually make 33 millimeter decks, because I prefer slight overhang. But interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put actually the cowards on this, but let me finish the grip job here. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was just going off about, oh yeah, the pricing. Yeah, I think it's a fair price. I don't know. The exact arrangement that was made between Joycult and Independent, whether they're getting like a royalty off of this or something for like each pair sold, or if they played on like a flat fee. One of the controversies that has been going around though is the fact that Independent hasn't made a direct post or announcement about these trucks. So it's kind of making people wonder, like, what's up with that? Is this legit? For real? I think it's definitely legit. I think at first some people were maybe thinking that. Or, is this the skateboarding scene being embarrassed of being associated with fingerboarding? And I don't have the answers to that. I don't know if there is an answer. To me, I think what it seems probably more plausible is that, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe Independent is more doing this as a favor to the fingerboarding scene. I don't think they were looking at this licensing deal as like them getting rich, right? Because like, even if fingerboarding, like you're super successful in fingerboarding, like I still don't think it's probably anywhere close to the amount of money that skateboards companies are making. Especially like, I mean, you'd have to be, flat face or something if you wanted to like compete with them. And even then, I have no clue what like those companies are bringing in, on a monthly basis, yearly basis, whatever. So, you know, it might be a combination of one independent being slightly embarrassed by the collaboration, or it might just be that they were, you know, doing a nice thing for the fingerboarding community, and, you know, it didn't warrant a whole post from them. You know, it's just them lending out the name and giving us a cool moment. I don't know. Either way, I don't think we have to be concerned about it because we got the trucks and they're sick. I think it's also really nice that they focused on ensuring the stock bushings were good. Because most of the time, I don't really get my own bushings anymore. I just don't find it worth it. I like stock Black River, and the only other trucks I really ride are like Leaf IG4s, and I actually like those. These are so loose. They come very loose. What was I just saying? Oh, the stock bushings, yeah. It looks like they really, like they custom made, you know, a taller bottom bushing. So they really went all out for this, which, as they should, right? Like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. And so far, based off just looks and everything, they did it right. You know, something else actually, I wanted to see the pivot cup system. Okay, so they don't. One thing I do like about the Black Rivers is their pivot cup system. I've never had an issue with these Black River pivot cups. These are 2.0s, but I love how also you like install them from the bottom. I think it makes installation like super clean. But here's the setup, guys. We got the Joycult independent trucks, flat face blistered Cowart toaster wheels, gore grip, and everything else is stock. Oh, all right. Kickflip test. Oh. Wow. These definitely are high. And the turning on these actually is pretty insane. Not even just because they're loose trucks. Like, these ones have level up bushings on them, which I think were like the closest to indies you could get. And these are on Leaf IG4s, and I mean, the turning feels actually so much better on these. And let's see the height difference. Oh yeah, that's higher. So these are the same exact boards. Ooh, let me like really line it up. Yeah, it definitely sits higher. It's not as drastic as I thought it was gonna be. These feel really nice though. These might, just based off first impressions, these might be the best feeling truck that I've used. And I've had a good amount of trucks used. Some of the newer ones I really haven't had. But wow. I'm actually impressed with these. They look great. I mean, like, they definitely look great. They look sick. Probably the best looking truck. And the fact that they're stainless steel, I mean, these should hold up for forever. You know, hopefully, I mean, no issues with, you know, screwing them in or anything like that. Axles seem fine. I'm gonna use these more and do a nice review on them. But I definitely need more time to really form an opinion on these. But that's it for this one. Bit of a longer one, more talking. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be back with some more content. Thanks for watching.